regret nothing. Welcome to the Running with Scissors I Regret Nothing podcast.
Welcome back. Four Broke Boys. That's what I'm calling this episode. Since we were talking about Pedro's favorite show the other day.
That's
Two
right.
Broke Girls. So instead, we're going to be the Four Broke Boys. I thought it was going to be five guys today. I thought we were going to have Sebastian. I thought our French fuck was going to be back. I was going to have new artwork made. but he didn't come.
He's busy. He's outside.
Yeah, he's outside. He's like getting sun or something. I
get
don't believe there's sun in
friends.
Quebec right now. I fucking hates Quebec.
Quebec.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we got two Jews, a Porty, and Vanilla Ice back again with
That's
his
right.
fucking Gizmo in the corner. Look at that. Gizmo's watching our shit, and we got our fucking anime femboy with his lights on in the background today. I mean, Vanilla. Oh my God, is that Arizona resident Running with Scissors employee Mike J? Yes, it's me. It's me. Did everybody on the team get a chance to play through Wednesday yet? Have you guys all had a chance? I mean, obviously
What's
Pedro
Wednesday?
has. That's literally all he does all day, every day.
Did you say Wednesday?
Wednesday?
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Of course we did.
Well, no. Listen, not everybody on the team really always gets a chance to play the game. They got other shit to do.
I mean, I was too busy playing Fossil 3, of course.
You're making sure Postal 3 works?
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
I want it to be the best game ever. I try.
Well, I mean, it's not the best game ever, but unfortunately there are people that think it's better than Postal 4. They do exist.
Chat's going off right now.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
I don't know, man. Like, up is down, down is up. I guess world politics have thrown people into a believing literally the stupidest thing that comes to their mind and just going with it. Like, never, ever giving in. Like, I wanted Postal 3 to be a good game, so I'm just going to keep telling people that it's a good game. But it's not.
It's the
That's a
best
good-
thing ever.
It's a good conspiracy theory.
That it's not a bad game.
Yeah.
Or that there's actually a good build of it, because I get constant emails asking me for the E3 build from 2007.
Even I asked you that. Even I.
Why would I have that? It was on an Xbox that they brought to the show. I don't own that. I never had that.
You never know.
I wasn't even playing it. I was just talking into a microphone in front of a TV that was running it. It's fake. It's probably fake. It was just a fucking pre-rendered cinematic.
It was
Showing
a
you,
pre-render.
yeah, and it wasn't even that
Cyberpunk
good.
trailer.
It was a pre-rendered cinematic that looked okay. I think in
sold me
hindsight,
the
people look at it with like rose-colored glasses and they're like, "Oh my God, look how good Postal 3 could have been." And it's like, but it didn't even look good. It just looked better than what came out. So,
for 2007, 8 maybe.
the winner of the Postal 3 Olympics is still Postal 3. So there's no good answer here. Stop romanticizing that piece of shit. I remember getting into an argument with one of those guys, and they kept saying, you guys just make it sound worse than it is.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's literally that bad. There's actually somebody in the chat right now.
It can't be worse than it is. It's impossible.
Well, actually, to be fair, when it came out, you couldn't even get past the bridge. Like, the game would crash on the bridge. So it could be worse if it didn't even get there. But it's bad, and I don't care what anybody says. Like, it's not a meme that I shit talk Postal 3. It's my life, actually. Like, that was my life for 6 years, and I'm the one that had to individually unwrap DVDs so I could write down a CD key and send it to people, and then it barely worked for weeks on end. Okay, that shit is not a meme. That was my life. Postal 3 fucking sucks. Someone says I still choose Postal 3 over Cyberpunk. Wrong. You are stupid. Okay, Cyberpunk being horrible is a meme. That is a meme. The game is not horrible. It's not what everybody wanted it to be, but it's not that bad.
I agree.
What the fuck?
Are you arguing with me, Pedro?
No, I'm
Okay,
arguing
good.
with the other guy.
Yeah, that's a meme. I mean, I get it. Like, shit on Cyberpunk all you want. It's hilarious. It's super funny. I guess that's still funny. But Postal 3 is really that bad. And, like, yeah, what is a meme is us calling our game the worst game ever. Like, obviously that's a joke. It was just pulled from one errant review of Postal 2 by Computer Gaming World editor-in-chief Robert Coffey, saying that Postal 2 was the worst product ever foisted upon the consumer until they packaged syphilis. So we kind of rolled with it. And he got us a Guinness record because of that. So I know I'm rehashing things that you guys all know, but that's okay. I just want to make sure you all know Postal 2 is not the worst product ever. Postal 3 arguably is. It is definitely arguably one of the worst games ever.
Bad.
Yeah.
It's bad, yeah. And I'm not saying that to be like
sucks.
insulting to the guys that made it. Like, they were friends of mine. I'm still friends with Andrew. Like, I wish them the best. But Postal 3 sucked balls. And yeah, Postal 4's got its issues, but like, we're in early access. We know. Somebody responded to some post on Instagram yesterday, and they were like, "It used to run worse than this." Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just because you're not getting 140 frames per second right now in the game, or your computer has a GTX 970 or an Intel integrated graphics and you can't run Postal 4, we've got work to do. There's room to improve, and we seem to have found some things that will come to you guys soon that will help with performance. We've been deep digging some of that stuff, and we found some more. We've always said performance is an ongoing issue, and we're working on it. So
Yeah, that's why there's an early access banner in the front. There's even a
janky.
warning.
It says janky in the name.
Yeah.
Any
There's a
plans on a
warning
Linux release?
everywhere.
No, they are not in the plans right now. The plan is to finish the game. Then we can worry about Mac, Linux, consoles, and all that jazz.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy, I told you.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. No, Isaiah, I haven't told Vince you said he's hot. I'm not going to. You can email him yourself, vince@gopostal.com. I'm sure he'd love to hear from you. Make sure you tell him you're a 15-year-old boy. He probably won't love that, but he'll love to hear that he's hot, so don't tell him the other part. Last episode, I think we talked about WandaVision, not really at length because nobody had really seen it except me and Pedro. Maybe Vanilla saw some of it. Had you seen some of it at that point?
Yeah, so episode 1 and 2 last week.
Good. But you're now ahead of us. Since you
Right.
live in the future, you have watched the latest episodes. So there's 5 eps out right now, and I'm loving it. What about you, Yaf? Did you finally catch up? I think you did.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the 5th episode
Right.
that came out most recently, but yeah, I'm mostly caught up.
Does it
Yeah.
give you those Lynch vibes? Weird, just weird TV.
Yeah, I really liked in the first episode how they really only strayed from the sitcom camera angle for that one moment of Lynch vibes.
Right.
They kind of moved on to more modern camera techniques even inside the sitcom in later episodes, which I get it. It's probably really hard to like make a show all in that style without it
Right.
not seeming as dramatic, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but it was cool, and I'm not sure I loved how quickly they pulled back the veil, but it's okay. I guess it's going
It should have
somewhere.
taken a little bit more time.
They can only pay these A-listers for so many episodes.
Right. I mean, if you're going to get Kim Jong-un to be on your episodes, you gotta get in there sooner than later. Also, that One Broke Girl. The One Broke Girl's on the show now, too, which
Yep.
is
All right.
Pedro's favorite show.
Yeah. And third girl.
Pedro, do you watch 40-Year-Old Virgin ad nauseum so you can see Kat Dennings when she was a child?
No. No. Absolutely not.
No. Well, WandaVision, I don't think we need to go into it, anymore. It's a good show. If you haven't watched it, fucking turn that shit on. Get your Disney Plus going. God bless you, Stephen Yaffe.
Thank you. I'm muted.
I did. Thank you for muting your sneeze. For people that aren't watching this, that are going to be listening later, are going to be like, why did he just say that? Because I'm a kind soul, and even though we are in different states, I will always bless him. I will always bless him. So the only console that has approached us about Postal 4 already is Stadia, and they're basically going belly up. Oops. So that's not great.
That's really not great at all.
So I haven't touched it. I haven't played Stadia. I've only used like GeForce Now. Is it because internet just isn't really fast enough for this now, or was there bigger issues than that?
Google.
Yeah, no one was really using it. Like,
I think people just aren't interested in it. Whether or not it's actually better is beside the point.
Yeah, I don't know if people are ready for that.
It's not a bad product, but people don't really care enough about it. There's only like 2 people here in Portugal who use it. I'm just joking, of course, but you get the idea.
I mean, they did approach us, and they're like, hey, you want to put Postal 4 on Stadia? And we're like, sure, when it's done. And they were like, yeah, we'll pay for everything. It's like, cool, but they might not exist.
Yeah.
See, guys, Postal 4 outlasted Google. That's what's up.
Right.
That's what's up.
Google's no longer a company.
They are. We bought them.
It's being
we're going to release P4 on Ouya.
Ouya.
Listen, NVIDIA N-Gage is coming in hot. NVIDIA N-Gage Redux. Coming back 2022.
We are doing it.
Launch title Postal 1. Google closed their internal Stadia. I'm having a problem saying this. Internal studios for the Stadia console. Put that in air quotes because it's not really a console. It's just a controller, a HDMI stick that streams the games from the web.
It's a virtual console.
Right, and like that is how it's going to be, right?
Yeah,
like, it's already there, right? I mean, if you have PS Now, you're already doing that through a $500 system that you don't need anymore. If you're just streaming off PS Now, right? Like the system doesn't actually do anything.
Here's the problem. Cloud gaming is the future, but it's not present. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It's not present. People will still want to buy physical games.
Not me.
Steam is high up. Steam PlayStation Plus is high up, but it's still not the same. People still want those boxes. I still want those boxes.
Well, they said that at some point in the near future, GeForce Now is going to run within Steam. So you will be able to just stream your games right within Steam without having to download them. So that's like kind of a good transitionary period for people. Even like PS Now doing that is a good transitionary period. Like, Stadia just, I don't know. Like I said, the internet's not fast enough. I mean, we do have good speeds. Like I pay for a gigabit internet in my house, but I don't get a gigabit.
Right.
And forgetting that, it's not my gigabit. It's everybody's, right? Like when you're on cable, like you're kind of sharing that with a bunch of people around you, and it runs like shit half the time. Not to mention, I have a fucking cap. And I already come close to hitting my cap just by streaming movies, games, and beta testing my own game at home, because every time I have to download 5 to 10 gigs, that adds up all month long. So, yeah.
Especially when it takes so long nowadays.
Well, what I figure is Stadia, Google did it, failed. Then at some point, Apple will do it and will succeed, because they tend to just do the same thing. Just they take longer to release it in a better version, and it works better. That seems to be the running gag over history. Like they end up calling them copycats, but what they did was they just kept it in the lab until it worked better.
The Apples never seem to really prioritize gaming, though.
No, but they are moving that way, and I think their new in-house processor that they have, the M1s, are going to advance that heavily. You know, it's a
We'll see
CPU
the
and a
first-
GPU built into one. It's going to be the same in just about every system, and I think they're going to take it more seriously. They keep kind of coming out into the gaming realm, like when they announced the new iMacs and they were like showing it running VR and all that stuff, and then they kind of shied away from it after that. But once they can have cloud gaming running well, why not? Then you don't have to worry about that, right?
Yeah, just the issues with compatibility, of course. But that's not going to be a problem afterwards.
Right. And you know, they could just be running Windows machines in the background there, right? They could just they could just
I mean,
right.
you can always dual boot.
It's a secret.
Well, I mean, like GeForce Now, they have a Mac version of that, so right, like it's working on your Mac or your iPad, but it's clearly running on a PC on the other side. So I don't know. I saw that Apple was working on their VR headset finally. That's supposed to come out next year, VR AR headset, and then they have
all those big companies are trying to get their hands on the game market. Even Amazon is starting their streaming thingy. So, and their games are not doing really good right now. And they tried Crucible, and Crucible was not very good. So,
well, the internet is still not a public utility. So, if the internet doesn't become a public utility, it's always going to be run by a business who's going to try to squeeze the living fuck out of all of its customers without giving them the best service. So, if we could regulate the internet as a public utility, I think then we would all be maybe given better service without the ass rape that comes with it.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, just like healthcare, it's privatized and boxed and sold to the sheeple consumer, as they say. Do I use the word sheep, or does that make me sound like a fucking idiot?
Cheapers.
Nope, not a crazy conspiracy theorist. Gonna stop using that word right now. Gearbox, the company that we love to make fun of, was purchased by THQ
I like
Nordic.
Gearbox.
Do you? Are you gonna defend Dipshit Von Fuckstick? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I like their
It's a
games.
USB
but-
stick.
No, I like their games. I'm not sure about the people working there.
Or the
I
ones
don't
that
know
own
them,
it.
So, yeah, the ones that own it. Yeah.
Pedro, is your
get what
mom?
they've done.
Is your mom yelling for you in the background?
At my dogs. But yeah, I hate what they've done with Dirt, basically, with the Dirt series. Oh wait, that's Codemasters. Never mind.
Jesus,
These are-
man.
these
Now
are
I know
the
why your
solutions
mom
then.
was yelling for you.
Not at me.
No,
Really?
we're talking about Gearbox and Randy and Borderlands and Duke Nukem Forever.
Forever.
Asper Media also got bought by the same company.
Why is Cock Media not looking to buy Running with Scissors?
Do you want to be bought?
By Cock Media? Yes. I know it's Koch,
By the
but
cock.
if anybody is to buy Running with Scissors, it should be a company called Cock Media. They are German. Our game is not particularly legal in their country, but I think if they owned it, they might have some political sway.
I mean, we could merge and be
Running with
with
Cock.
cocks, maybe
Running with Cocks.
running with cocks or cocking with
I
scissors.
like it.
What?
So Gearbox, 1.2 billion? Is that what it was?
Something like that.
Oh man, that's so much money in his pocket.
It's a lot of that money.
Way
Someone
more
in the
than he
chat
deserves.
said if we can expect a Duke reference in P4, but I think we already have a Duke.
Yeah, there already is.
Mike
Yeah.
Snyder.
Yeah, we already got that Mike Snyder. The dude already says some Duke things. I've seen people saying that since we have the dude in that sexy outfit now, that we should also have him in a Duke outfit. But then I would
Lawsuits.
have to go do business with Cock Media, right? Like I can't just
Right.
put it in there. I guess we could spoof it,
You should call Randy.
call him up, just give him the old ring-a-ling. Actually, I do get their annual Christmas cards, so
Perfect.
it's not because of him. It's because David Eddings used to work there, and Dave's my boy. Also voiced Joseph Bello in Postal 4, formerly the voice of Claptrap. Then he was going to do the Piss Trap voices, got stopped. Then when he was in Tucson a couple weeks ago, he was going to come over to my house and re-record all the Piss Trap lines so we could actually have him. And then I got COVID, so he couldn't come over to record the Piss Trap lines. So I think it's just destined to not happen. I think it was a good idea. Just didn't happen. So what's the plan here? What is Koch Media and THQ Nordic going to do with Gearbox? What's their big motive?
I don't know. They like buying
just
companies,
sales.
that's for sure.
They're going to buy them and shut them down? Just transfer all the Borderlands work and assets over to in-house Koch development?
Maybe just they want to profit from those IPs, maybe? We hope so.
Yeah, I mean, for $1 billion. Listen, man, you guys can have Running with Scissors for a lot less. Like, way less.
Nobody wants us.
I bet we have a few fans that want us, but they're offering us like 1.2 billion like peanut shells or something. Like, not real money.
5 GameStop shares.
Yeah, you can have 5 GameStop shares, which is now worth $250 total, not each. Total.
I got Running with Scissors shares.
Yeah, guys. Talk about our bad stonk tips. Since our last podcast, which was only a week ago, which is cool. Like, we haven't done a weekly edition in a minute. GameStop has officially tanked. I don't think it's as low as some people would like it to be. Let's see what it is right now.
It was going up earlier today, but now it's back down.
It's at 63.29. That's up. It started the day much higher. It was back up to like 80, but 63 is higher than where it started for the day.
Yeah, I have a few friends who they went really low. Now they're doing not really great, so they're not gonna. They sold it, but at a loss. At the loss yesterday, I think.
Oh no, I'm still holding. I got 11 shares. I'll wait. I don't care. I'm already up. I'm already up.
They got like 400, and they got them around like $200.
Yeah, no, that sucks. I have a few friends that bought a bunch of shares at like 300. So
Right.
I was like, I kind of told you 2 weeks ago when it was $30. But I'm not the person that tells people to buy a lot of stuff. That's fucking stupid. Do not take my advice.
But people who got them last year when they were like $5 to $10.
Oh yeah,
Pretty good deal. Yeah.
one of my buddies, he works at an investment bank in New York. He said his buddy got in for like a couple million when it was worth nothing. So safe to say he made a lot of money.
Mike, someone said they can buy Running with Scissors for 49 Australian dollars.
What is that, like $35 US? Something like that?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a good profit for us.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
If you could send it by Zelly, because we have no PayPal anymore. I don't know if they have Zelly.
Or Payza.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't have that, but Venmo, Cash App.
Bitcoin.
You want to send me some Doge? I'll take some Doge. I still own I think 9,000 Dogis. Let me see where those are at today.
Can you get Elon Musk to tweet about
4.6 cents, 4.5
All right.
cents.
Yeah, Elon Musk is gonna tweet about Postal. We should have Elon Musk on the podcast one day.
Yeah, you can.
He can smoke meth on our podcast if he wants. I won't stop him.
Right. Yeah.
We'll get banned from Twitch, but it'll be.
I'll be like, hey,
Worth
Elon,
it.
I get like an average of 55 live viewers. Would you like to be on my podcast? Nobody will ever know whatever you do. You can literally do anything. Nobody will know.
That's right.
I just had a dentist appointment next to a restaurant that he ate at.
One time. He ate there one time.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
So I basically know him.
you're like famous adjacent.
Yeah.
Doji tanked last night. Did it? No, it
Doji.
didn't.
What about Postal Coin?
It tanked a week ago. Tanked is a relative word. It's not really been much higher than 5 or 6 cents or lower than 3 cents. So I don't know. I don't know what to think here. Just don't go broke investing in stupid shit, guys. Be smarter than that.
Only invest what you can lose.
Right. Chinese version of Steam is releasing next week. That's not great.
Nope.
For us, anyway. Because our game's been on Steam in China, but it will definitely not be on a Chinese version of Steam.
I didn't think
China,
about it. That's gonna suck.
Get it now.
Well, this was actually our worry back when we did the localization, the Chinese localization. We were like kind of under the gun to do it quick enough that it would be out and profitable before it got banned, and it never ended up getting banned. So China's done pretty well for us compared to our small investment doing it, which was basically me just hiring local Chinese speakers in Tucson and having them record it. And it's done pretty well, but the Chinese government will never approve Postal. So say goodbye to these, because it's the last time you'll be seeing them. China.
But like, what if we have ample reference to their new anal swab technology for COVID testing?
Free anal swabs in Postal 2 if you play the Chinese Steam version.
It's helpful propaganda.
Yeah.
I love that.
And it's good for your health.
Super good. Super good for your health.
Let's show them some pictures of the Caucasian. They're gonna love it.
Or they can play Postal 3 and see the Mexi sushi place. You know, it definitely gets them all wet. They love it. Ads for stuff. This is Cunny. Cunny's funny. She says stupid things.
That feels good. That tickles.
Buy one now, $20. I will ship it to you. There's the ad.
Buy one so Steven can buy Disney Plus every month.
Yeah. I just have to sell three more Cunny dolls today, and Steven can pay for another month of Disney Plus.
Please, my children.
Yeah, I told him he needs to stop doing the street horn in East Austin, because I know that's how he used to make money. But the Austin PD has been cracking down on it lately, and I don't want him to get arrested, you know?
No.
I don't want you to get caught up in a victimless crime. Are you the victim if you're out whoring?
Yeah.
So why do you get in trouble?
Because
you're not allowed to sell yourself for money.
That's what the law cares about, is people making money without.
I don't think the law cares about people making money. It just decides every once in a while that this is not an okay way to make money.
I was making too much money was the problem.
You want to know what's legal is betting against a company to fail on the stock market. But if I want to go out and give hand jobs for like $5, $10, that's illegal.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to touch someone's genitals for $5 or $10. But if I want to put $5 that your company's going to lose, that's okay.
It's a different kind of pleasure.
Right. Some people get off on watching other people fail.
Yeah. Oh, failure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like when I'm at the fucking craps table and I see people playing the do not pass line, I'm like, could you go to a different table? I know you're not actually affecting the way the dice rolls, but you're betting against me, and I don't like that. But if I see somebody giving someone a hand job, I'm like, yep, that guy's working hard. That girl, that guy, that person, that human, that person's working hard. Anyway, legalize the sex industry. It's fucking stupid. Give me a break.
I mean,
legalize
you can make a porno
jobs.
of it.
Legalize all type of jobs. Okay, hand jobs, blow jobs, rim jobs. They're all fine. Who cares if you're getting paid for them?
Prostitution is legal if you film it. So
that's right, but only in certain areas of the country, actually. You can't just film porn anywhere in the United States. There's only certain counties that are designated where it's not considered prostitution. Just like you can't gamble in lots of places in the United States. You have to have specially sanctioned Indian reservations or government approval. Although sports betting is now federally approved because the Supreme Court said it's okay. So it's starting to move around the country like wildfires, which is fine.
nice.
If someone wants to gamble their money away, you can throw all your money at the stock market. You can put whatever you want on anything, lose it all. But if you want to go bet on some horses, you got to go to you got to go to an off-track betting place, or you have to go to the casino, or you have to go to Kentucky Yeah.
Weird standards, really.
It is pretty weird. Why do people keep calling me Keemstar? I still don't know who that guy is.
Okay.
You don't know
Oh.
who Keemstar is.
You
No.
wanna know?
Give me one moment.
No, I'm not going to watch what you send me. I don't care.
I'm not going. I'm going. Hold on.
What happened to Rick Hunter? I don't know. And he's still the voice of this podcast. If you listen to the intro, he says, "I regret nothing."
People ask us about Rick Hunter every day, like a lot. So
Yeah.
we heard you guys.
Oh, he's a guy with a beard. Cool.
Guy with a beard and a hat.
Oh.
That's why.
Wow. Well,
He
Yaf
loves
has a
his
beard and a
hat.
hat right now.
It's just a stash.
Meanwhile,
just a stash.
Yaf has a beard with a hat.
beard and a hat.
Okay, I guess I care who Keemstar is. Is he popular or people hate him?
People don't like him. He's like a drama leech.
Right.
He's one of
get
those
it.
guys who makes videos about other YouTubers, but they're not very good. You're
He
not missing
influences
much.
influencers.
Something.
He's your
Sometimes.
influencer's influencer.
Making videos of YouTube drama, it sucks.
Oh,
You're not missing much.
well, I
But
don't
there
watch,
are a few good memes and vines and TikToks out of him. So
I don't
some funny
watch
stuff.
any of those things. So
But yeah,
Yeah.
he's not a big deal. He used to be maybe a couple years ago, but yeah.
who gives a fuck? Fuck that dude. Anyway, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, 120 gigabytes.
Meth Effect.
Giga.
Math Effect. Actually,
Effect.
back in 2010 or something like that, I gave out an award at a Russian video game award show, and it was to Mass Effect. True story.
Wow.
Send you guys the
Nice.
video later. Is someone's washing machine over?
Yeah, that's my washing
Because
machine.
mine makes that same noise.
You got an LG?
I have an LG, I do, and the reason why I
Yeah.
got them is because it connects to my cell phone. And
Yep.
You guys
That's
actually
fancy.
live in the same house.
what the fuck did you just say?
You guys
Oh my
are
God.
actually they are in the same house next door.
Yeah, we
I
actually.
gotta make a
live
new
together.
fanfic now.
We have a tunnel from Austin to Tucson to run
Right.
contraband.
I'm trying to
We
find this
all,
video. I'm trying to find this award show video. I definitely
Little
have
Minecraft
it.
card.
What'd you fucking say? What did you say?
He said you guys have a tunnel from your house to his house to Steven's house.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
With those Minecraft.
That's how we
torches
like
on each
pass
side.
drugs back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they
think-
pass illegal copies of Postal 3.
Whatever's illegal in Arizona, I send, and whatever's illegal in Texas, he sends.
All right, I
Right.
found this video.
know
I'm going to
the
post it in the
Atari-
YouTube chat for everybody to see. There, I posted
illegal
it
in
in the
Arizona?
YouTube chat of me giving out an award on this video game awards show in Russia. The video's a little fucked up. And there's this dude that pretends to be me, and then I beat the shit out of him. You know, it was one of those old things we used to do. One of those gags. One of those little gags we used to do.
I'm sorry it doesn't say meth effect though.
Math
That would
Effect.
be the
Map.
120 gigs. That's a lot. That's a lot of space.
Yeah, it's like isn't Warzone around there right now?
Yeah.
Or
So
are they
you could
more?
download 2 games.
Oh, they were even above that before until they compressed and packed their files a little bit. But yeah,
Clearly,
I mean,
Mass Effect.
it's still
didn't listen.
free games, but
no, like textures. If they have actually 4K textures in there, 4K textures can take up to like 30 to 50 megabits per. So yeah, I'm not surprised.
do
Yeah.
people really need 4K textures?
Maybe for a big one. but
Maybe
for-
people like the way their games look, Pedro.
It depends.
I
yeah.
don't know.
No,
See?
actually, yeah, I'm not.
Pedro doesn't
surprised.
know because he doesn't even have a real video card. So he's like, my textures only work at like 256K. We've been trying to get Pedro a video card. I actually shipped him one, and now he's getting whacked in custom fees for a
Those
fucking
fucking assholes.
1070. I send him a 1070, and we now owe the government there $130 so he can get it out of lockup.
Yeah.
But at least once you have that, you'll sort of be able to play the game.
Yeah. Along with the other upgrades I have.
Exactly.
That's why he's still playing Postal 3 and Postal 2 right now, because he cannot run Postal 4. Yeah.
Every time we ask him to do a regression test, he's actually regression testing Postal 3.
Yeah. And I'm like, this game is so glitchy.
Weird. Why is your game so garbagey, guys?
The game is garbage. Why am I testing this crap?
Canceled GoldenEye remake publicly available. Tell me more.
Yes. So somehow they.
First of all, remake or remastered? Because I've seen footage. It looks like a remaster more than a remake, right?
Did I put remake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not confuse things.
Let's split hairs here. Okay, it's a redux. Okay, who cares?
Right.
Just tell me more about it.
It's awesome.
It was gonna come out on Xbox, but then it never did. But then people put it up on the internet, and now you can play it.
GoldenEye.
And you can play on PC if you have an emulator. So
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Right.
So this is actually a 64 emulated remake or an Xbox remake?
Xbox 360.
Oh, well, that's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Why?
There's an actual remake of the game, though, isn't there? One of the guys that made the original one. I feel like I follow him on Twitter.
I think there's also one on the Source engine on Steam. It's just not called GoldenEye. It's called something else. But
it's a fan project, yeah. But it's good. It's very good.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Yep.
No, there's an actual like total remake being made by some of the guys that originally made the game, I think. Can't seem to find it on Twitter. I'll find it later and send it to you guys.
Yeah, Oli in the chat. That might be actually GoldenEye Source. I'm not sure, but it's on Steam somewhere, and it's pretty good.
I feel like that game wouldn't stand the test of time anymore.
No.
It's for nostalgia, of course.
Yeah. Some games will, like the Mario style of game, like those will stand the test of time, but you know, like
kids nowadays just care about
FPS, not like that. Like Dusk type of FPS, yes. I don't know about GoldenEye. Guess it would have to be done right.
Yeah.
I can see so many games that would deserve a remake, but I mean, GoldenEye, I love GoldenEye, but I'm not sure if that would be on top of the list. But yeah.
You could remake GoldenEye as a boomer shooter. Why not?
Sure.
People would like it, I think.
Somebody should tell New Blood they should license the rights to GoldenEye, or they should just mock it, call it like Brown Eye.
Well, I read online that
Double O poop.
The rights of GoldenEye are pretty tricky to get. That's why no one is doing a AAA remake of it or something like that. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we said last week, IO Interactive is doing a James Bond game, and that might be pretty good. We'll see.
Nice.
Meh.
Hitman is great, so I don't know. We'll see.
Meh.
I like Hitman.
Meh. I care more about the Star Wars games that are being in development outside of EA.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I care about.
That's exciting.
CD Projekt warns against using cyberpunk mods. Why?
Viruses, and there's been some security issues right now.
So basically, CD Projekt is like, please wear a condom when you have sex.
Yeah.
Yes. They're saying, please wear a condom, but don't have sex.
Yeah, they're
don't
saying
have sex.
abstain.
Oh, they're telling you to abstain.
Get a promise ring.
Abstain.
Yeah.
Abstain because having sex, even with a condom, is very, very hard right now. That's
No,
what
it's
they're
not.
saying because that's what they're saying. Because right yeah, but
Use a glory hole like the Canadian government told people.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to have sex, use a glory hole. That will protect you
Yes.
from COVID.
and
What if-
social distancing.
Someone asked how to get people to sign your petition in Postal 4. That's a really good question.
You have to play dress up.
You have to
And
pull
shut
your
your
gun
guns.
out while you ask questions. I'm not sure I love that. I think it's fine, but I think that it should still happen other ways.
I kind of like it, actually. I mean, it makes sense that people will sign it.
You're
but-
wearing your little pinstripe jacket right now. Fucking
Right.
Vanilla Ice Capone.
It's half strip, half nothing. You know.
Oh, so like Talking Heads. You're like an 80s. You're like an 80s pop artist playing your fucking keyboard guitar.
He's in the
Two-Face.
Yakuza.
Yeah, I'm in a Yakuza right now.
Do you have a neck tattoo? Are you selling poppers and cocaine?
But in Japan, yeah, that's my last resort.
Well, that's cool. People are going crazy over Resident Evil's Village Ladies. What?
Lady Dimitrescu.
Yes.
I don't
Long
get it.
legs and big titties.
Is this the lady that
Big titties, big
died?
women.
Is this the lady that died?
No, she's the big bad.
Oh.
Big bad
They-
vampire.
She's
Okay.
one of them.
Yeah.
But
They confirmed that she's 9'6" for all the people writing fan fiction out there.
So if you wanted to like have sex, you would have to step on a step stool.
Yeah, she's the one who someone posted that Twitter made the meme using the Postal 2 audio and petition signing.
oh, I've seen that. That's so good. I don't know who
Yeah.
did that. That's so great. I love that.
But why
Didn't see
everybody's
it.
so crazy about it? Like everywhere I go, I see that woman. that
Because
woman
big
like that.
lady, Pedro.
Big lady.
Do they not have big
That's it?
ladies in Portugal?
No.
Well, they
only
might. He
small
does. He's not
ladies.
allowed out of the house. His mother will not let him out. One day,
Yeah.
Pedro will be allowed to leave the house.
Let me out!
Oh, gotta get that
Yeah,
window.
that window's not supposed to open, Pedro.
It
He's
is.
ruined it. The other big bad, Jeff Bezos, stepping down.
Yeah.
Not 9'6".
Not 9'6", reasonable sized dong.
Don't need a
Photos of it
step
on the
stool for that
web, you
one.
know.
I've seen Jeff a couple times when I worked at Amazon before. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not super short. No, he was actually pretty buff. He looked good, but
Did you see his penis in person?
well, one day no, I didn't see it. No.
What about
I
when you?
did.
What about when you worked at Breitbart? Did they give you pictures of his penis?
Nope.
No, because you actually
Neither.
kind of look like Milo too. You've got this like Vanilla Ice Milo mix look to you.
Yeah. Some people say I look like PewDiePie sometimes.
I can see that too. I can see.
I'm a bit of everyone.
What does
yeah.
Cunny have to say about this?
Tickle me and I might squirt.
Oh,
See, she
That's
knows.
right.
there you go.
Tickle me and I might squirt. We might baguette. So
How French
It's a bit of
boy.
everything.
So Bezos, why is he stepping down? I didn't actually read. Oh, just focus on his space shit. Got it. He wants
He wants to go to space.
Yeah,
He
It's
wants
a
to
bit
fight
the new Elon Musk.
no,
I-
Elon,
Him.
I understand that
Elon
though.
or
I too would
Siberian.
like to go to space. I get that.
Elon is getting on his nerves. They are kind of like studying like the brawl now. So with Starlink,
They're beefing.
yeah, they're beefing because of
Got a
Starlink.
billionaire beef.
Right.
Do you think him and Elon are going to get into a fight over the Earth?
That would be dope.
He's going to dominate the Earth right now.
Like
I hope so.
it'll be like
Yeah.
Uwe Boll fighting his detractors. They're going to have a boxing match.
It'll be
That's a
like Man of Steel.
That would be a.
Bill
Star Wars
Gates can be
prequel.
in the corner jumping over chairs. It'll be wicked.
It's going to be Iron Man versus Lex Luthor.
Yes. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Nice.
billionaires having to fight for their money.
It's going to be fun.
I know.
Yeah. Actually, I
can't
don't.
wait.
You know what? All these people, they've done fine. Bill Gates is really the only one that's given back. So he was a piece of shit back in the day, but he's not anymore. And it's mostly
Yeah.
because of his wife. And that's cool, though. Even he says that. He credits his wife for his turn. Although I do realize half the population now thinks he is literally the devil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about a
that's the problem.
fucking meme gone wild. What a joke.
He created COVID.
He created it so he could put a vaccine into our bodies so he could track us. Because they're not already tracking us.
There's no other way for them to track us.
What is this? What am I looking into right here? My computer already doesn't know where I'm going to be and when I'm going to be there every day, all day. They don't need to track you any more than they already are.
Which is why you can't buy a smart bidet.
Yeah,
They will
if you
know
buy a
when
smart
you
bidet,
shit.
listen, if you have a smart bidet, they will be taking samples of your feces and they will be analyzing it so they can microtransaction sell you different products that are important to your biological makeup without your approval.
That would be great.
Nice.
I would love that.
That's the new conspiracy.
As a hypochondriac, I would love it if my feces were constantly being sampled and tested.
Yeah.
I would love to know as soon as I get it.
You should call Tushy and ask them if they can incorporate that into their next bidet.
Please, Tushy, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Please, Tushy, now that you've seen
Please, Tushy.
that our bidet kind of looks like yours in Postal 4, can you sample my feces? I'd rather them do it that way than me having to like shit in a little bag and send it somewhere.
Like you already do.
Well,
Like,
I don't
being
send it
asked
to.
if
I
you
don't
would
send it to
stop doing
somewhere.
that.
I don't send it somewhere to be analyzed. I just send it to my enemies.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could stop doing that.
No.
Yeah, you should
Okay.
You gave me your address. That was your first mistake.
Yeah, it was my mistake.
I put on it
Someone
like
said-
your
I put on the
shit.
bag. I'm like your next payroll. So you have
Someone
to
in
open
chat
it.
said. Someone in chat said.
It's like Saw, but worse.
Someone in chat said Vince Desi is hotter than Bill Gates.
And that he's a dilf. It says that Vince Desi is a dilf. Is that a Desi I'd like to fuck? Because that's what I think it stands for. I think Isaiah Britt is like literally jerking off to videos of Vince. At
Oh,
home.
he is. We should all dress up as gimps just for him.
Oh, dude, you know what we should do? We should make Vince 9 feet tall in Postal 4.
Are you
And he
calling Vince
comes out of the
short?
door.
Are you calling
With
Vince
big
short?
titties.
Are you
Yeah,
calling
Vince
Vince
with
short?
big titties.
We should
Nah,
make
that's not
Mad
short.
Cow Vince Desi is what we should make.
Right.
And instead of having 4 udders, he has literally 4 dicks.
Whoa.
You know,
That's a lot of dicks.
that's now canon. So
You've been on, Mike, have you been on DeviantArt recently with these ideas?
no, I don't draw.
Oh, okay.
My artwork is my music and the splatter art that I do at home.
Can we see it?
No,
Oh.
no, you can't. It's private. It's very private. I'm a very private person. I don't talk about my personal life at all. I just send bags of shit to my employees.
I know. I had to pay $110 just for
You're like, it said GTX 1070, and it turns out it was just poop formed into a video card.
Why doesn't it work?
Worth every minute. It was worth every minute and dollar of that troll. I can do that.
Nice.
Bidet that inserts copies of P3 into your colon. I don't know what
That's fucked
P3
up.
in your colon would do. Yeah, like I wouldn't even do that to my biggest enemy, Stephen Yaffe.
Yeah.
Elon Musk should make a Tesla that can run specifically Postal 3
And no other games.
and no other games.
Right. Right now on your Tesla, you can play the little games on the screen. It should just
Yeah.
have Postal 3 all the time.
Only.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it doesn't even show you how fast you're going or what lane you need to change into. It
Nope.
just plays
Nope.
Postal 3.
Yep.
And it shows him just riding around on a Segway the whole time.
In the
Thegway. A Thegway.
Cybertruck. Only in
A
the
Russian
Cybertruck.
exclusive.
Russian exclusive Cybertruck Postal 3 edition. Come on, Elon. These ideas are fucking gold. Come on our podcast, smoke meth. And, we'll get... I don't even think we have the rights to do it, but I will give you a pirated copy of Postal 3 to put onto your cars.
Yes.
But you know what's pretty funny is that like Russian people are obsessed with Postal, and I have a couple Russian coworkers in Japan, and they don't even play games, but they are obsessed with Postal
Yeah.
2 and 3.
I know.
But they don't even play games.
Bro,
It's crazy.
you don't understand how many autographs I've signed in Russia. It's stupid. It doesn't even make sense why I would be giving away an award on a video game award show in Russia. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I've had some weird times in Russia for no apparent reason whatsoever. But, yeah, they're definitely one of our biggest markets. Germany is bigger, but we're also banned there. But we are
Yeah.
actively working on that. For those that are listening that care, we are actively working with a legal team trying to get Postal de-indexed in Germany.
And whatever you can buy right now, just buy it.
Yeah, if you're in Germany and you haven't bought Postal 4 yet, do it, because you never know. It could come down. It could. And if you don't have access to our other games, let me know. I can get you keys that'll work. Don't tell the German government.
Don't tell Angela. She won't like it.
EA has made $3 billion in net profit from Star Wars games. Incredible, since Fallen Order is the only good thing to come out of this deal. Well, yes, but good is relative. Think of how much money they made off of Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People had to fucking beat that shit. They were paying upwards of $2,000 a person to finish that game in a reasonable amount of time. That's insane.
Incredible.
I mean, look, I've paid $2,000 for some dumb shit in my life, but not that dumb. That's fucking dumb.
It's pretty fun. Now it's pretty fun.
I know, I did get it free on the Epic Game Store on EGS, but I haven't touched it yet.
It's great. No, you should play.
No, you know what I was going to do? Let me vent about something real quick. I repurchased Watch Dogs Legion on my Xbox because they were claiming cross-save ability. No. It does not have PC to Xbox cross-save ability. It has Xbox One to Xbox Series X cross-save ability. Even though Uconnect, or whatever it's called now, Ubisoft Connect, is built into the Xbox, you cannot pull your PC save over. So I spent...
What's the point?
I don't know. Well, if you started the game on your old system and you bought a new system. That's the only thing. I am not happy because I am not starting that game over.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Is there a way we could get Postal on a EGS?
Well, they
Maybe
won't
a
even let us
Postal?
use their logo on our games that we use their engine for, so maybe that answers your question.
Right. I guess.
We'd have to pull it from Steam to get it on Epic. Maybe.
Right. No, I doubt that.
That's all they
I
care.
doubt. I don't think they care about exclusivity. I just don't think they don't want anything to do with us, so. I'd like to be there at some point. Yes, we should. We should be everywhere that we could possibly be. So maybe it'll be on Epic Game Store at some point, probably when it's done. But you can get it on GOG right now if you want a DERM-free version.
Yeah, GOG is great. Buy it on GOG
Imagine
as well.
the Postal dude in Smash or in Fortnite. That would be dope.
Yeah. People keep thinking that things like that are going to happen. They're not.
I
Postal
know.
Dude only makes cameos in other tiny indie games like Dusk. And,
Or the space.
And Animal Crossing.
I wish. Animal Crossing. Yeah, no. Unfortunate Spaceman.
Crossing.
He's in Unfortunate Spaceman. There was another game he was into, Some Kind of Monster. Had the dude. I'm not sure it ever actually made it into Dusk. It was supposed to, and we did sign something, but I don't think it happened yet.
Hatreds.
And Hatred, I guess. Don't know. Don't follow it. EA buys Codemasters. I think that bothers Pedro. Does it
Very
bother you?
much.
Does it bother you, Pedro, that your favorite game is going to be just like crazy monetized?
It's gonna be dirt.
I stopped playing Dirt since Dirt 4 because I didn't like the direction they were going with Dirt for many reasons. Because Dirt 3, for my experience, was the last ish game. Dirt 2 was the best in my opinion, but now it sucks. Even especially now that they are going to fill it with microtransactions. So
Did you watch the movie Dirt?
nope. I didn't watch the movie Dirt.
It was pretty good, actually. It was a biopic on Motley Crue. The Dirt, I think is what it's called.
The Dirt.
Yeah, and it
I-
had the
I
guy
think,
that played Ramsey Bolton as Mick Mars. Ewan Rohim, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. It was a good biopic. It actually showed them doing lots of drugs, as opposed to the Queen biopic, which didn't show them doing basically any drugs.
Looks interesting.
Well, that's because drugs are bad.
Okay.
They make you mad.
Don't do drugs.
No, that's why you should watch movies about the downfall of artists because of them. Instead, you just show them, getting angry because they're super mad.
Or
No.
you can do drugs in Postal.
Yep.
Yes, you can. You can do them in Postal because we love letting you do digital drugs. We're out of
Yeah,
topics. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about?
I could talk about another indie game that you would love to hear.
Sure. Tell us about this. Something I'll never know what it is.
There's been some talk about it, but an artist I follow, Oleg Vidovenko, is developing in Unreal as well a game called Ill, and it looks nasty as hell. So if you love nasty horror games, look up Ill and look up Chuvabak art.
I'd like to mention that Oleg is actually my favorite artist of all time. So
he's up there for me.
I'm glad you mentioned it. Yeah.
It's coming this year?
I don't know when it's coming. I think he's working on a demo first, like vertical slice demo, and then he's going to do the whole game.
It's him and 3 other Russian artists who are making the game, and so far it's very Oleg, like a creepy Resident Evil-esque like kind of game, and it's looking good with like a lot of gore, dismemberment, and spooky FPS, like kind of like Resident Evil 7 kind of vibe. And it's looking amazing. So we'll see.
I figured Vanilla Ice over there would like a game called Ill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That looks so good. Yeah.
Does it look ill?
It does.
It does look ill. Yeah.
Ill the game.
There's a lot of physics-based gore and bodies being ripped apart by weird parasites inside.
That's cool. They let him use the Unreal Engine logo on his trailer.
Yeah, but we can't because logic.
So he's posting about one teaser every 2 weeks, every week, and it's in line with the work he's done in the past. And I love Oleg's stuff, and I hope he's gonna wish him the best. So it looks dope.
Watching this trailer reminds me of watching a Cyberpunk trailer from 4 years ago.
Oh God, no!
Like it just won't quite play or look like this. Like it just looks like a pre-rendered cinematic.
Yeah, it's kind of like a vertical slice of how it could be in the end, but it's always subject to change, like Postal, like any game. So.
Oh really? Is it subject to change?
Animations.
No, they have to make it look exactly like I want it to. Postal 3, best Postal.
Is this coming for PC as well?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Nice.
I don't know.
I think it's PC first.
You can definitely see some Unreal problems in there. He shoots that one guy and the body's all like moving around, and I think it's supposed to look cool because of this game, but I think it's just an Unreal bug.
Looks cool, actually.
But Oleg is like a one-man team. Yeah, I mean, it's only 4 dudes doing that, and I'm not even sure.
Well, that's not the definition of a one-man team, is it? It's a 4-man team.
I mean, he can animate, do 3D, do concept.
Yeah, he's the entire art half.
Yeah, pretty much. The other guys are like
it's like the 80s when you're making an Atari game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how the games end up being pretty small or super repetitive. Sorry, I'm eating on camera now because I'm fucking starving. Looking at Matt's sexy face this whole time made me extra hungry. Looking at his 2 chains.
Yeah. Got some vanilla ice now.
You got that fucking ice, 2 chains. All right, we're out of topics now that we've talked about your indie game titles.
I'm looking for things. What is going on in the world right now?
We don't need to talk about world topics. Nothing good.
What's going on?
There's nothing good.
It's raining.
Well, there was Elon Musk being bummed out about his rockets crashing on a weekly basis, but
oh yeah.
Yeah,
that happens, when you try to go to space, things fail. It's
exactly
hard.
Yeah.
Space is hard. It's supposed to be hard.
As long as nobody dies for it.
But that Expanse season finale, holy fuck. If you guys aren't watching that shit, watch it.
I need to watch that. Yeah.
That is one thing I will give Bezos credit for. He saved the Expanse. And they're only doing one more season, which is unfortunate. But this whole season was pretty good, and the finale was fucking epic, especially for book readers. If you've read the books, my God.
I've got a news, guys. Christopher Plummer just died.
No, Why do we have to announce that on the fucking show? I like that guy. That's sad.
I know. He was great in Knives Out recently.
He was very good in Knives Out. He was also good in Mr.
Is everybody dying right
Wonder
now?
Emporium. Is that what he was in?
Yeah, he was in a bunch of freaking great stuff. I mean,
He's Canadian.
Well, we don't need to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's sad. That's sad
Yeah.
news. Thanks for ending this fucking podcast on shit like that. We could have saved that for another time.
I'm just
rest
gonna
in
cry
peace.
over there. I'll be back.
Rest in peace, Chris P. I like that dude.
rest in peace.
Yeah, that sucks. Anyway, actually, it wasn't Mr. McGorm. It was Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. That's what I was thinking of. You guys see that movie?
Yeah, I got those confused when they were coming out.
Fucking wackadoodle, man. And it had, what's his name? It had Heath Ledger after he died, too. They sort of, like, replaced him in a couple scenes with other actors because it wasn't done filming. Anyway.
Mike J is a tank from Left 4 Dead. Someone said. Yeah.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
You're that big
But why?
tank
So
dude
fucking
from
big. I'm
Yeah,
so
from
huge.
Left 4 Dead.
I'm 5'9". Look at me. I'm so huge. Not short like
Big
douchebag
titties.
Ben Shapiro, though.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I chew my bar. You know what, Matt? You kind of look like Ben Shapiro, too.
I look like every white dude.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, you look like everybody.
For Vince.
Pedro, Yaf, Maddie, not Sebastian, piece
For
of shit.
broke boys.
Thanks for watching this
Sebastian's
episode.
fired.
Thanks for listening to me eat. It's very important that you guys do that. And I'm going to play you some music from my old band Rive. It's an instrumental
yeah.
version of the song Cog in the Wheel. We'll see you guys maybe next week if we have enough topics to talk about. Who knows?
And maybe Sebastian will not be outside. We'll see.
Fuck Sebastian. Okay. So
Maybe
thanks,
Sebastian
guys. Thanks
will
for listening. Bye.
be dead.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye bye.
See ya.